Hey dudes, another Final Fantasy XIV banner, and we are introduced to a lot of new buffing type abilities such as Grease Lightning, and there was one, oh yeah, there was like Mirror something that Thancred has. What is it called? Mirror Image buff, which is basically a physical blink. Anyway, I need to shut up and talk about the relics. Kaiser Knuckles, 131 attack, deal 8 physical fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, temporarily lower its attack, magic, defense, and resistance a large amount, and grant haste mode to the user. So, it's basically a full breakdown. Pretty interesting with Yida being a monk, so it's pretty good. Burst abilities deal 4 physical fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, raise the user's attack, and grant the user Grease Lightning. Reducing the delay of the user's action, stacks up to 3 times. I have played Final Fantasy XIV, so I'm pretty in tune with this type of ability. I'm kind of ashamed that they didn't really make it look more flashy, because I remember doing so many combos with Yida, oh not Yida, but my monk on Final Fantasy XIV. It was pretty awesome. You actually can't play as Yida. That was silly me. Bash my head. Anyway, what this does is make your attacks greater and the wait time less for your ATB bar. So the first stack is 15% attack, and instead of waiting one full turn, it's 0.75 of a turn. Stack 2 is 30% attack and the wait time is halved. And the third stack is 50% attack and 0.2 of a normal ATB bar. So really good, really fast. It resets every time. So after you do 3, I believe it resets. Stacks up to 3 times, I think. But after you do, I don't know. You guys need to let me know. I kind of forgot if it did reset in Final Fantasy. I think it did. Meh. Rock Breaker grants the user a barrier that negates attack damage up to 30% of her max HP. So it's basically what Y'shtola's burst ability is with the shield. It's kind of selfish though, being Yida, and I doubt she'll be taking a lot of damage, say if you have a knight on your team or something. But yeah, definitely pretty useful for like getting bashed by AoEs or something like that. Yeah, I really think it's a solid BSB. Do I think it's better than Zell's? It's really hard to compare, to be honest. I would say Zell's like better overall for the team. Yida's one's a bit more, or a lot more selfish, but it does have a full breakdown with it, which may be essential to your team as well. Okay, next is Lilith Rod, which is definitely comparable to Maria's Burst Soul Break. So 127 magic, 66 mind, deal 8 magic fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, temporarily infuse the user with the power of fire, so the end fire. Pretty awesome. Burst abilities 3 to 6 magic fire and non-elemental attacks to one target, and it depends on the user's magic. Pretty cool. So buff him up with Sheep Song or something like that, and you're pretty much all set. Especially with, like, say, another magic buff as well, such as Onion Knight's Gauntlets. That would definitely bring you up to 6 attacks. Next one, deal 2 magic, fire, and non-elemental attacks to all targets, temporarily lower the user's defense, and raise the user's magic a moderate amount. So good. Definitely can use that along with the first ability. I like abilities which kind of combine with each other, not 2 separate, completely separate ones, but I don't know. This one's definitely really good. Sasuke's Blades. 121 attack, so it's a dagger. Deal 4 range physical fire and non-elemental attacks to all targets, temporarily lower their fire resistance and grant haste mode to the and burst mode to the user. So definitely good in combination with fire attacks. This one gets a little bit interesting. So the first one is deal 3 physical fire and non-elemental attacks to one target. Deals double attacks if the user has mirror image buff, and the mirror image buff is Shade Walker here. I don't know, say if you have a physical blink on you, I doubt it, I really doubt it, but if you have a physical blink on you, will you be able to do double attacks? Definitely something someone needs to try out. I doubt it, like I said. But this one deals 2 physical fire and non-elemental attacks to 1 target, grant the mirror image to the user. Okay, so basically deals double attacks. Basically 300% overall, right? So double attacks. Deals double attacks. Oh yeah, 300%. Definitely. Really, really good. Super good. Temple Cyclus? I don't know, something like that. I don't even know. So this I remember this armor. It was like the level 50 armor when it was like in Final Fantasy XIV. Everyone loved that armor. Man, I really like the look of that armor, to be honest. Okay, so this adds minor earth resistance, steal 4 physical earth and fire damage. Guess it is damage. Attacks to all targets temporarily lower their defense and resistance a large amount, and raise the user's attack at moderate amounts and defense a small amount. Definitely good combination, right? Definitely really good combination to use. Gosh, these guys got super good soul breaks, but there's like so many combinations and it's kind of hard to put them all together because it's just you need so many soul breaks at the same time. But definitely a solid soul break even by itself. Defense and resistance are large amounts. Pretty nice. I really like that one actually. Augmented Ninja Tekko. Gosh, these names, man. Braces, of course, good stats. Deal 4 instant physical poison and non-elemental attacks to all targets with a high chance to interrupt their pending actions. Not bad. Poison is a hard element to come by, to be honest, so that in itself is pretty good. The effect though is mediocre for a super soul break. What's it called? Kiss of the Jugulator. Gosh, it sounds so weird. Stardust Rod, really weird when Papa's Burst Soul Break is a fire, but it gives him the ability to use either or, I guess. But we know this one, 5 ice attacks and Power of Ice. And Ives, 4 physical wind attacks at all targets, grant haste to all allies. Yeah, if you don't... It's always nice to have haste Arga on a physical fighter character, just in case you don't have all the Trinity for that realm. So, really good. Temple Gloves. Temporarily raise the party's mind and moderate amount and greatly raise the critical hit chance. The mind, a little bit situational, obviously. But raising critical hit chance is awesome. It is really awesome. I use it so much with Zell and it does so much damage. It's unbelievable. Especially... Okay, I was going to say if it was just to herself, but it's to the party. So definitely really, really good. Solid soul break. And it's just a soul break too. This one, piece of shit. Okay, we got it. Good for synergy. I don't think there's any Axe 14 synergy outside of this. Okay, 100 gem draw. Gosh, we talked about that for ages. Like fucking 8 minutes. Really hyped for these 14 banners. It's been really, really awesome. Okay, so we got a 4. Not so good. But, no worries. We got 45 mithril, and I am gonna save a fuck ton. Not really for this one. I got solid 14 synergy now, obviously. So we'll see how we do in the Ultimate Plus and Plus Plus fights, and of course the multiplayer fights. So peace out, guys. Hope you have a good one, and peace out. I don't know why my sound just decided not to come on, but one thing I really wanted to discuss about internal release. It is very solid when you're getting stopped or something like that, because raising the party's mind a moderate amount means it lowers the duration of, say, stop or other status elements. So in that sense, it is a little bit more useful. Don't really think of it like you're using a full white mage party or something like that. So that also adds into this relic as well. Anyway, see you guys.